Hi, this is Beth with All Array of Light. Today is November the 8th, 2019, and I'm being guided by my guides to pull a couple of cards and then get a message in about looking at next week as the impeachment hearings begin. I don't read cards traditionally. I read this intuitively, and I get the message from my guides. And I just pulled out the Universal Weight, which is, I guess, my go-to little tarot deck for this kind of stuff. And so now I'm just going to pull a card and see what they want me to say. Well, we're at a crossroads is what I'm hearing. It's go time. I'm getting images like the curtains getting ready to come up on the stage. The lights are coming on. All the actors are in place, and that's what's getting ready to happen. And there's a sense of not knowing all of it yet, right? So we don't know all of it. We don't know how people are going to come across in their testimony. We don't know if there's going to be some unexpected things that pop up that weren't planned. We simply don't know some of this. But I'm being told that it's a strong play. So I'm taking that as everything I'm reading, everything that's being released in these testimonies, it's pretty strong. And everything even that Trump and the Republicans have kind of said. So let me see if there's something else they want to say. Yeah, it's going to be very combative. And I feel this from both sides. Like this card to me is like both sides, right? This isn't just the Republicans or the Democrats. This is both sides taking turns. This is the witnesses as they come in. This is the president. This is Trump. This is his administration. These are the people that are going to be in the media. This is going to get combative. And I'm also being shown... well, I'm being shown wounds are I feel like some band-aids are going to get ripped off wounds. I feel like there is going to be something ugly and mucky coming forward in this. Ugly, mucky coming forward in this. And I'm feeling like there are going to be some surprises. I'm not sure what they are, but I feel surprises. And you know that I think there's more whistleblowers. There's more people going to come out and talk and speak up. I'm getting a feeling almost like the hose, like when the hose starts getting turned on and it starts trickling, but then it starts going. I think there's more whistleblowers coming, honestly. And it could be more whistleblowers within his administration or more whistleblowers within, who are in the government, who are like career government people who are horrified of what they've seen or heard, and who are, I'm getting worried. There's a lot of worry from some other people out there who I think are going to speak up. So let's see what else I'm getting. I personally feel this is the sword of justice. This is one of the swords of justice. I think this is Nancy Pelosi's energy, Justice's energy. I also think this is some of the women who spoke up. There's justice coming is what I'm being told. Justice is coming, and I'm not exactly sure exactly what that means. Let me see what else they want me to pull here. There's a strong feminine energy there, and I feel that they're telling me Nancy Pelosi is, we're going to see a strong Nancy Pelosi energy, strong Nancy Pelosi, and I think we're going to see some women really step up. I think this is both witnesses. I think this is probably some of the more women. And obviously it's about the money. There's money. I just get like a strong woman going on here. Strong women, very strong women in this. I did not set this up. It's like every woman in the deck is showing up. more is going to be revealed. And I also feel like this could be a sense of the feminine energy of our United States collective, which has been the ones kind of leading the resistance from the beginning, I think, against Trump and what's going on with him, and in particular African American women, but also just a strong wave of women that came in the 2018 election. I just feel this strong feminine energy, and I keep hearing the sword of justice. The women are wielding the sword of justice. And I got the magician here. There's going to be a lot of manipulation going on. I feel this is Barr. I feel, I had read that he is going to be releasing a report from the Department of Justice that is supposed to debunk, I think, how the Russia investigation, the Mueller investigation began. There might be more. And I know he's been going around the world trying to dig some stuff up with some pushback from like the Italians and the British. But I'm hearing there's going to be, like, I get several magicians at once trying to do the sleight of hands. To move around the little shells. Don't pay attention, you know. Like, I get a lot. I think I think this is probably also media. Fox Media, I think, is really gonna do some of that. But I'm not just saying that the other media isn't. I just get sleight of hands, trying to get your attention away over here. A lot of manipulation. So let's see what else justice. But justice, the sword of justice, the sword of justice is here. It's here. It's beginning. It's going to be wielded, is what I'm told. I don't know exactly what that means, but that's what they're saying. The sword of justice is going to be wielded. I'm hearing fairly. So I guess it would depend on where you stand on whether you think that that's going to be done fairly or not, but that's what I'm being told. So let me just see. I feel like moving these cards around a little bit and see what they want. If there's anything else they want me to say about next week. Well, I'm hearing buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. It's going to be turbulent. So they had given me some guidance in like one of my daily readings that, you know, January's energy was going to be feeling much more amplified, accelerated, even more than what we're going through, which seems impossible, and that we're going to feel the distinctive difference between 2019 and 2020. And that's what I'm seeing. Like, this is almost like a preview energy, I think, starting next week, of just how intense things are going to get next year. And I just, I guess just to pull one more card, and I feel like this is Trump trying to hold on. I'm getting him trying to hold on. Well, obviously he wants to try to hold on to his money, but I feel like he wants to try to hold on to power. Although I feel him, I feel like he's not particularly happy being president. Like, there's definitely discontent with him. I feel him. I read yesterday that he wanted to go. He was talking with, is it Burnett, who did The Apprentice, and then he was talking about maybe doing that after presidency. I mean, I feel like he wishes he could kind of go back to that time, and he liked that because he had a lot of popularity and acclaim, and he didn't have to work like he does now. And so I honestly feel like he's trying to hold on to his money, and he's trying to stay out of trouble, because if he loses the presidency, if he makes it that far, I think that there's a lot of legal issues he's going to be involved in. I have seen for a long time, I don't think he's making it to the election. I know not everybody agrees with that. I have been shown the image for a while of him leaving on his jet. That it was going to be like we're dealing with right now, where it's we're dealing with this constant turmoil and chaos and all this stuff going on all the time, and behind the scenes deal being made, and then he's going to leave. I don't know if I'm going to be right about that, but I'm going to put that out there. You know, there's a sense of, I feel like an inevitability. And I don't feel like I'm seeing him like this woman right now. I don't think he doesn't see himself clearly. And I do feel him being tied up in his own character. You know, like his own character has brought him to this place, his own characteristics, his own character. But look, I look at Trump as, there was a reason for Trump. And when somebody comes out of the collective to be part of our, to be like in a leadership role or to be like a celebrity, and they have characteristics that, especially if they're polarizing characteristics, they are there to show us something. And he has been here to show us something. And he has shown us a lot. So I don't look at, even when I get frustrated, I know that there are larger reasons for him being there. And he's been a very strong image of looking at our shadow, seeing the characteristics maybe that you wouldn't want to have. And I know for many people, they feel he has given a voice to them, or like they feel seen again, I think. So I know it's hard sometimes. I struggle with it. But we all have a reason of being here, and we are all part of that larger collective energy. And honestly, not one of us is better or more valuable than the other. And that can be very hard and very challenging to acknowledge, that we are all part of the same energy, including Donald Trump. So I think that that's all they want me to say. And blessings.